Hey y'all, I'm coming through with a quick message, and that message is don't be offended. When people don't acknowledge your change, don't be offended. When people bring up your past, don't be offended. When people still associate you with your past or past behaviors, don't be offended. When people say, oh, she used to be this or oh, he used to do that, don't be offended. Because, see, it's either one or two things. First thing is they themselves are probably still living in the past. They themselves are probably still doing the same things that they may have been doing 5 or 10 years ago. They still may be having that same walk. They still have that same talk. And because you have really grown and you have changed and you are, moving in a different direction, some people can't acknowledge that because they still want you to be, or they're still comfortable with who you used to be. So don't be offended. Secondly, don't be offended because if someone is always known as a liar, if someone was always known as a thief, if someone was always known as a cheater or manipulator, that's all you ever known them as because that's all they've ever shown you. So, how can we expect to see them differently? That is the same thing with us, y'all. If we've always been a certain way, if we've always done certain things, we can't expect people to automatically associate with something different from what we have always shown them, for what they have always seen of us, right? But what we can do, right, is show them that we truly have changed by when they do associate us with our past or past behaviors, the way we respond to that, right? The way we're talking, the way we're walking, the way how we continue to carry ourselves. That will actually show and speak for our change with itself. We don't have to put it on a big billboard. We don't have to yell it to the top of my lungs. I'm changed. I'm different. No, people will automatically see that by the way you carry yourself and how you respond to things, right? So it's no need to get offended, y'all. Don't get offended, right? It's okay. Baby, be victorious. Walk in your victory. Walk with your head held up high, right? One of the best feelings in the world, y'all, is when someone has associated you with your past and your behaviors, but you respond in such a very pleasant way. And you respond in a way that lets them know, like, hey, I ain't with it no more. But it's so peaceful, it's so respectful. And that in itself is such a great feeling, y'all. So, y'all, don't get offended. Just walk in your victory.